My name is Jerry. I recently got called in for a job interview. It's a state away from home though, so I went to a hotel room because it would be a 12-hour drive. Suburbs quickly turned to woods and forests, then to mountaintops and very rural quiet towns, then to the ghetto run downtown area with some buildings right about to collapse down. The hotel was only an hour away, and at this point I was about ready to pass out. When I was just only a few miles away, I decided to stop at the gas station and grab a drink in the solid gas tank. Stepping out of the vehicle, I noticed something strange. Even through my tired state, I could vaguely make out someone hurrying behind a tree as if they were trying to hide something. Walking into the gas station, I instantly recognized that there was no cashier at all. For some reason, seeing there wasn't a cashier in there, and no back storage that he could have gone off to, I left in a hurry, skipping the gas refill. I at last made it to the hotel. Carrying my luggage, I got my room in an unreasonably fast manner. Entering my room, I was greeted by a strong odor of paint. Even being half awake, I could tell how strong it smelled. I didn't bother trying to investigate. Instead, I went straight to bed, not even changing first. Almost instantly, I fell asleep as I fell into the blankets. I awoke and noticed that the paint smell already cleared up. It felt awfully strange for paint to clear up that quickly, regarding that I only slept for about 7 hours. Nevertheless, I still had a few hours till my interview, so I changed and headed off to the park. Walking through the park, everyone that walked past me gave me an awkward stare, as if I was wearing some sort of Halloween costume. Whatever. When I got back to the car, I set off to look for places to eat for lunch. There's a Five Guys close by, so I got down there. Walking in, I ordered, and the cashier said that I had something on my face. I headed towards the bathroom, and when I looked into the mirror, I noticed that there was red paint on my face. I must have walked into the wall in the hotel room, I thought. I washed it off, and it came off surprisingly easy, like I had been setting for a good several hours. I scarfed on my food and headed towards my interview. About halfway there, I got a call from a guy saying that he was sorry to inform me that the interview would be delayed for another day. I was kind of irritated, but decided that I could stay another night. I drove around town looking for activities to do since I was going to end up staying longer than I anticipated. I thought I might as well make the best of it. The town didn't have a whole lot to offer, so I got back to the hotel and had a regular time. When I entered the hotel room, I was once again hit by the smell of paint. At this point, I was actually in shock, because why wouldn't they just close off the room while they were painting here? Being more awake at this time, I took his issue to the front desk, where the lady said that nobody was scheduled to paint in that room. A chill was sent down my spine. I knew for sure that the order was coming from my room, but what was causing it? I didn't question. I just went back up to look for the source myself. I checked every room, every closet, the bathroom, the cabinets, and fridge. Nothing. I was about to give up when I could make out another room. It was a locked room in every hotel room for all janitor's supplies. That had to have been the room. I tried opening it, but of course I wouldn't budge. I ordered the front desk for them to send someone out, and when they tried it, it was also locked. It must be jammed shut from the other side, for some reason they said. They said they would open it tomorrow and tried to ignore the paint smell. That night while sleeping, I abruptly woke up to the sound of the back door quickly opening and shut. My heart had literally dropped to my stomach. I had a privacy sign on the door, and management said they would mess with it tomorrow. I walked into their guest room, and nobody was in there. I tried to janitor's door, but it still wouldn't budge. There was no way it was the neighbors. That night I went to sleep on the bathroom floor, making sure to lock the door. I was sure I was going to have the interview the next day. I had breakfast at the hotel. When I rolled up my sleeve to eat, I was shocked to see that both arms were completely covered in paint. I ran to the bathroom practically about to throw up. When I left the bathroom, I couldn't finish eating, so I went straight to my interview. The interview went well. I went to lunch afterwards. During lunch, I was debating whether or not I should stay another night. Before I went home today, I would literally get home in the middle of the night. I decided to stay another night. Let's just say I wasn't in the mood for activities today. I got back to the hotel, and when I asked if they had messed with my room at all, they said no. I was actually pretty furious because why would they just leave paint in the random room and not try to get it out? I went to the pool area and splashed around for an hour or so. While in the pool, I saw a random guy just sitting and staring. The stare was menacing and hateful. It was definitely not a friendly one. When I noticed, he got up and walked out. When he turned his back, I could see a red painted pentagram fiercely drawn all over the back of his sweater. I felt uncomfortable and got out. I ordered the pizza and ate at the breakfast area. During dinner, I got a call from an unknown number. It was a guy practically out of breath, panting, extremely heavy to get out while I still could. That's it. That's not safe here. There was scary static noises screaming in the background of the call. The call abruptly ended. I wasn't able to finish the slice. I got back up to the room, and this time when I entered, some of the walls were painted a different color. Streaks of tan paint were spread all over, as if a blind person had just painted in here. They would probably call me stupid if I stayed, but I really didn't have another choice. I took sleeping pills, and in a minute I was knocked out. I woke up at an absurd hour of the night. Looking around, I saw what looked like something jutting out of the wall, like someone took a painting frame, turned it around, and painted it the same color as the wall. I somehow passed out for another 30 minutes. I looked at the jutted out wall spot, but it was gone. Instead, I could see the outline of a human being, like someone carved the wall into a human shape. The human shape was surrounded by tan paint. In that instant, the locked door opened, closed, and a person who had the whole front of their body painted tan emerged and slowly walked towards me. I was traumatized. I was experiencing sleep paralysis. The 7-foot humanoid pulled out a long, sharp object. I literally jumped out of bed, screaming louder than I have ever screamed in my life, and basically walked through the door, breaking it down in less than a second. I hear the humanoid running very loud in my ears, a very exaggerated running sound. I swore it was running after me, but I could still hear the janitor's door open and close. Of course, at that point, people were walking out of their rooms to see what all the noise was. Police were called in when they went to investigate the locked room. They discovered a bucket of tan paint, and a bucket of red paint, as well as a mannequin and a long, sharp machete like sword. The person or thing was never caught, and for all I know, it would be hiding in another person's room.